Hey guys, this is Zach from Atlas Gaming, and welcome back to a new Let's Play. While Minecraft and Stardew Valley have been the focal point of this channel for quite a while now, I thought it might be perfect time to play one of my other favorite game series, Pokémon, by enjoying one of the best looking ROM hacks out there, Pokémon Unbound. Without further ado, let's press start. Oh wow, okay. Well, I'm a boy, so we're gonna choose that. I am also white. There are a lot of hair colors. We'll go with... I think we'll go with the blue here. The blue looks interesting. Red, green, brown. Oh, I like that white. I will play exactly like this. Lastly, but not least, what's your name? Well, as was said in the intro, it's Zach. So we will start with that. Yes, my name is Zach. Interesting. Long ago, the Boreas region was engulfed by a great war with a foreign land. It was a brutal war, one which lasted many years. During that time, the enemy had managed to seize the upper hand. On the brink of defeat, the Borean king summoned a dark force to help turn the tides of battle. Pokémon Unbound. The foreign army's advantage was lost almost instantly. As soon as it entered the battlefield, the dark force used its power to create portals and transport the invading army back home. I'm guessing this is the Colossian War, or the war with Kalos. With the foreign army gone, the war seemed at an end for Boreas. However, their king, overcome by his lust for power, sent the Borean army through the portals as well. The war continued to rage in the foreign land for several years. Many more men and Pokemon were conscripted to fight and inevitably meet their end on the battlefield. One such Pokemon having been a dear friend of the enemy of the king, AZ's Floette. Overcome with grief, the king built a device to restore its life, granting himself immortality in the process. And AZ's Floette's back. But this traumatic event left him scarred and filled with anger. Unable to forgive the world that had hurt his precious Pokemon, he had turned his machine into a giant weapon, the ultimate weapon. The king had become a bringer of destruction that ended the war. The ultimate weapon from X and Y. With the war over, what little remained of the Borean army returned home. The king's Pokemon left him, and the battlefield became silent. Yet, peace was still to come. Enraged over the fruitless war fought, survivors of the war wished for ample compensation from the Borean king. When he had nothing to offer them, they began to manipulate the Dark Force to attack the Borean kingdom in an attempted coup. In an effort to stop the madness, the Borean king gathered the legendary Pokemon. Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Using the power of the three birds, a prison was created for the Dark Force, sealing its power. Now it's just Baby Hoopa. It became a shadow of its former self. Stripped of its power, it was taken in by the king and supervised by his prodigy, until one day, 16 years ago. This is very impressive for being built upon FireRed. FireRed is the same game that has a Teachy TV teaching you how to catch Pokemon. Hoopa, I worry, old friend, for the future. When she arrives, I won't be able to protect you if she tries something. No, she will try something. It's only a matter of what it will be. That's why, my friend, you must go into hiding. I'll send your Pokeball adrift, amidst the waves. You'll surely be safer aloft at sea than if you were to remain with me. If I'm wrong and nothing happens, I'll call you back. But if this is to be our final time together, protect my son if he is ever in danger. And in turn, should the wrong sort try to force you true power free, then trust him to protect you. Farewell, my good friend. Oh. There's through his Pokemon into the water. Wow. It's gone. So, you came after all. Let's get this over with. And I'm guessing that's the mysterious woman that he was talking about. 15 years later. So this is still a year ago, since it said 16 years ago and then 15 years later. Ah! How can I fulfill Grandpa's wishes if I can't catch a single Pokemon? I promised him I would finish the war, but right now, I can't even begin to fathom the possibility. Whatever should I do? A Hooper's Pokeball? A Pokeball? Here? Now? Hooper's Pokeball. This Pokemon! It can't be! Who? Ah. It appears Grandpa, there may be a way after all. It is time for destruction to engulf the land, and for the eternal flower to bloom once again. I maybe shouldn't have given that Clash cheer. Pokémon Unbound. This feels like it's going to be an incredible game. Present day. Looks like DS graphics, and we're still technically on a GBA. Oh. Just get sucked through the portal. Yeah. And it has black and white music. What the? How did you get in here? Quick, scientist! What are you standing around for? Grab him! Now knock him out and lock him up in the warehouse! Zep is going to freak out when he hears about this. Oh, we're dead. Well, more like knocked out, but... that is still amazing sprite work for GBA, like it's an actual knocked out sleeping animation. He is unconscious, Hoopa. And it's gone. Oh, no, it's still here. Stop! Have I not told you countless times to stay out of my cube space, unless you have express permission? I'm aware you cannot travel through your rings anymore, but that does not give you the right to disobey me! And you were the one responsible for bringing him here. I do not know what you wanted him for, but you have been a repeated nuisance ever since I found you on that beach last year. I might not be your true guardian, but I am your trainer now. And as your trainer, I order you to cease these immature antics of yours. Now! What a bother. Wait. Now that I think about this, I could work with this. So that is the boy or girl found on the beach at the beginning. And, oh. Wow, we can run it. Oh, auto run's on. Look at this menu. Wow. This feels similar to more similar to Insurgents than like a GBA game. Auto run, save prompts, skip cutscene, puzzle difficulty, quick HM. Oh. Yeah, we'll stick with the red one. I'm just QV3. Okay, so this is just a box or bag, but this is actually really cool. Okay. So I have no idea what we're doing. There's a Pokeball here. A potion. I like how it gives you text at the top, kind of like Sweat Sword and Shield did. Oh. And there's a kid going over there. Clearance level. I had no idea I was supposed to talk to that box. Just running around pressing A on everything. One potion. So now we have 2 potions. Okay, so we're gonna follow him down. Hey! Who do you think you are? Do you think you can get away with keeping me locked up in here? You'd better let me through right now, or you're gonna feel my wrath. Back off, kid. I'm under strict orders to keep you locked up. So scram, unless you wanna feel my wrath. Smart choice. keep far away from this door, and you won't regret it. Huh? Who are you? Zach, huh? Where'd you come from? Pretty sure I was by myself when they threw me in here. Huh? You're saying you got sucked in here by a magic portal? Get out of here. That's a pretty dramatic entrance. Hey, those clothes. Do you live in Frozen Heights? Well, that explains it. I just moved in, and I guess I never found the time to say hi to the neighbors. Well, if what happened to you is believable, fact is, we're both stuck in here. Say, I was thinking, we both want to escape, right? How about we buddy up and look for a way out together? The door back there is a bust with that guard in the way. But if we put our heads together, we could think of something else. Oh yeah, I guess I should introduce myself now that we're partners. My name is... Oh, and we get to name the Bible. Okay. I have no idea what to name the Bible. We're gonna... His name's Ace. Yeah, we'll go with the middle name. My name's Ace. I'm looking for my partners, and I thought these people would have a lead on me. And, well, you can see they hate it when people go snooping. Wonder what you ever did to them, though. I can find a way out when we both ditch this place. For now, we better start looking for another exit. So let's move. And now I'm just leading. Yeah, this game just feels like a combination between Pokémon Insurgents, because you start in a, like, prison cell kind of captured by people, but then also it's on a GBA, which sounds crazy because it doesn't look like a GBA game, and it has the sounds of like Black and White 2. Did you hear that? It sounded like some Pokemon over there trapped in that cage over there. Let's go check it out. This cage? We're gonna save real quick. And then we're going to... The lock appears fragile. Break it? Yes. The cage door swung open. A Gibble, a Larvitar, and a Beldum. It looks like these Pokemon are just grateful and want to join us. If we each take one and put them in these Pokeballs I picked up, we can use them to attack the guard and escape. So, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, choose a Pokemon. Well, I'm now stuck in here. But obviously, we're gonna go with Gibble, because it's the best choice. Gibble joins Zach's party. It has the Impus nature. Despite playing Pokemon for 7/8 of my lifetime, I still have no idea which nature does what. Do you want to give a nickname to the Gibble? We are going to nickname this Bite, because this is my go-to nickname for any Gibble. And then he takes a Larvitar. And Beldum just flies away. Disheartened, the Beldum left. Oh, that's kinda sad. Now that we have our own Pokemon, let's head back to the exit. We'll force our way out of here. Okie dokie. Whatever you say, Ace. I told you before, I'm under strict orders to keep you locked up. You don't really have a choice anymore. You're gonna let us out, or you're gonna get your sorry butt handed to you. Quit fooling yourself. There's nothing you can do to make me let you through. I give him a bit of a New York accent there. Zach, let's team up and show this guy what we can do. You both are really starting to get on my nerves. Inkay, Scorpy, show them why you don't mess with the shadows. Change Shadow. Shadowgrat sent out Inkay and Scorpy. So this is a double battle. First battle of the game, it's not a rival battle, it's against Grunt. Tackle, Sand Attack, Metal Claw. Okay, well Metal Claw the Inkay because I don't think I don't know. I'm still terrible with type matchups sometimes. But, yeah, tell me you're not impressed by this game. The sounds, the look. If you told me that this was running off the same hardware as a game that came out the year I was born, I would not believe you at first. This looks like it could be a fan game, like built on the RPG Maker engine, like Insurgents or Zeta and Omicron, but this is built on top of FireRed, which is amazing. But also having pseudo-legendary for starters is also like a weird choice, but I like it because the Garchomp line was my favorite line of Pokemon. So with a bite from the Larvitar, because Gibble is slow, we defeat the Shadow Grab. I knew it was a bad idea to lock them up in here. And I got just under $500 for me. No! My Pokemon! Not bad, Zach! You and I might make a pretty good team, but I'll take it from here. Let me use these items on your Pokemon to heal it from the fight. Larvitar, use Bite! I'm not going to imitate a Pokemon player, I'm sorry. Alright! I give up! I'll let you through! Please have mercy on me! Don't hurt me anymore! Please! Larvitar, return! The voices I give everyone are just about the same, I'm sorry for that. I'm getting out of here now, Zach. I'm pretty sure you're capable of taking care of yourself from here on out. If you run into any trouble, just use your Pokemon. Oh, one more thing. As soon as you get home, we're both gonna battle. You impressed me when we battled together, so I want to see how I'll fare against you. Until then, don't tire yourself out too much. Alright, I guess we're leaving. And that guy, he just came out of nowhere. Wiped out in an instant. Oh, so is this Ace's doing? This guy with red hair just came out of nowhere and knocked out all of my Pokemon before I even had a chance to react. I almost thought that said re-eat. Now I can't even stop you from escaping. I'm sorry, my girl voices are terrible. Now burn it! As you observed, these specimens are completely immune to extreme cold and extreme heat. What about the immunity to electricity? We have yet to complete that, sir. It is difficult to enhance the specimens quickly when we have our external research as well. Very well. This will do for now. Ah, Marlin, perfect timing. We're moving up our timetable. I'm unsure as to why, but our target seems to have relocated to our vicinity earlier than anticipated. With the Shadow Warriors enhanced and the package we need arriving today, we can begin the operation. Understood. There's just one thing we need to discuss before heading out. The trespassers we have locked up in the warehouse have escaped. This grunt over here let them get away. Oh no, is this gonna be like the start of Insurgents where they do a ritual sacrifice with a grunt because it does something wrong? They're gonna, like, kill him, aren't they? How bad is it? What did those two see? The first one, the boy with red hair, saw nothing relevant. The second one, however, if Faye finds out that he was in the lab, she will insist on relocating in the middle of our operation. You know that's time and resources we can't afford. Then make sure Faye doesn't find out about what happened. Our priority right now is obtaining the package needed for the mission. We'll deal with that second one who escaped at a later time. Understood. I have a plan to obtain that package, and it'll even allow this failure of a grunt here to redeem himself. Once I have it, I'll head straight for the target. Then good luck, Marlin. Oh, so they didn't kill him. Not quite Pokemon Insurgents. That's good. Less dark. Close. We're getting so close. Soon, it won't be long before that power finally becomes ours. The door has been forced shut behind you. Frozen Heights. I love ice rock puzzles. That's a lie. I don't. Yeah, okay. Ah. And there's Ace. Zach! You finally made it out! Is that Price? Have you met Old Man Log yet? It's not Price. He's supposed to be an expert on Pokemon stats or whatever. I just filled him in on what happened. I study all aspects of Pokemon stats and capture rates. And my title is Professor, not Old Man. Good grief, I don't know how many times I've had to remind you of that. Anyway, that must have been quite the ordeal for you both to go through. I'm relieved to see both of you are unharmed. And you both even managed to acquire your own Pokemon, it seems. Not to mention the quite rare ones at that. I was planning on giving Ace a Pokemon of his own someday, but now I don't have to. Someday? I've been here a whole week and you made it sound like I was gonna get one any day now. Well, of course, I was always going to give you one, Ace. There are plenty of errands I'm too old to run myself, after all. It's just that, well, you seem to be insistent on going off on your own to look for your parents. I keep telling you, no one has seen them in years. That's kind of bleak, Log. Even if they are still somehow in Boreas, finding them is much too big of a task for you alone. I was waiting for you to accept that fact before giving you your own Pokemon, but you refused to listen to me. I'm more than capable of doing it on my own, old man. You may be my legal guardian or whatever in Boreas, but you sure don't know anything about me. I'm strong enough to fend for myself. And when I see my parents, they'll see just how strong I really am. Just like you're about to. Come on, Zach! I said I owed you a battle before, so let me show you how both a real trainer does it. And we have cool battle intros. And a funky theme. You are challenged by rival Ace. Send out water card. Well, we're gonna go with Metal Claw, because what better to play a Pokemon game than to ignore stat moves completely and just spam attacking moves. Stat moves are for competitive play. But yeah, this should not be too difficult. Although, he has Rock Throw and Bite, and I get Tackle and he gets a stab move and a future stab move. And I don't get a stab move. Provides berry juice, restore health. I like berry juice. And berry juice in the Pokemon games canonically comes from throwing berries in a Shuckle shell and letting it do whatever to them to ferment them inside, and then you pour the juice out. What? I lost! And I got even less money from him than from the grunt. That was a fine battle. Very enthralling, if I do say so myself. Tch. No one cares how it made you feel, man. I said tch. It's like tch. I only care how strong it made my Pokemon. Oh, he's one of those rivals. Well, from what I can see, your Pokemon do have some nice stats. I see potential for them to become strong Pokemon one day. Finally, the first useful thing you've said to me all day. And it's gonna be the last, because I'm out of here. Now that I've got my own Pokemon, I refuse to just stick around and become some glorified errand boy. So long, old man! Well, he's certainly a handful, isn't he? And now that he's gone, who will run my errands for me? Me. That's gonna be me, isn't it? Ah, yes! Zach. I called it. You seem rather capable. Would you be willing to help out an old man with a little something? Yes, this is a splendid idea. Your father was well known for helping others, after all. It's only fitting that his son would follow in his footsteps. As for the task, in Bellintown at the Pokemon, I have a package waiting for me. I would go get it myself, but I'm a bit too busy with my own research, and so are all my other research assistants. Don't worry, I already informed the clerk that someone would pick it up in my stead. Since you have your own Pokemon with you, it shouldn't be too difficult. I said steed again instead of stead. I keep mispronouncing words. Ho ho ho. But just in case, this repellent will make the journey easier for you. And it gave me a repel. Oh! And if you're going to be running errands for me, you could also assist me with another task. A fellow professor, Oak, asked me to give these out to 2 promising young trainers. Professor Oak. It's some sort of encyclopedia for recording the data of Pokemon. Apparently, Boreas has plenty of Pokemon that his own region lacks. Accuracy, Pokédex. Personally, I don't mind if you record data in Pokédex simply by saying Pokemon. However, if you want to complete data on Pokemon, including the base stats of each species, the most important aspect of Pokemon, you'll need to catch them. So, here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. Oh, heck yeah. I thought we were going to have to come back here later to catch Pokemon. If you're unsure how to use them, I have a friend on Route 1 who can teach you the basics. If you're not in the mood for catching them, or your own Pokemon are too tired for the task, use that repel I gave you to keep them away as you walk through the tall grass. If you need anything else from me, I'll be in my lab. But before you go anywhere, you should head home and inform your mother. She'll likely be worried about you after your ordeal. Good luck, Zach. My studies are depending on you. And he just walks away. Oh, now I get control. Ace's residence. I wonder where my house is. No, it's the lab. I really like the look of this game. Oh. Yep, I'm gonna get an earful from Log. What are you doing? I told you to check in with your mother! Don't look at me like that. Didn't your mother why, he can't even speak. Didn't your mother ever teach you to listen to your elders? Go see her! Goodness. There's something irresistible about that sign. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to talk to everyone and read every sign. Don't walk away from these signs until you completely read them. Every single one contains important information that will help you out during your adventure. Skipping text on these signs will likely cost you. What a great read! Fine, we'll talk to you. You're leaving home, Zach? Then don't forget to take any items out of your PC before you go. North of here is the entrance to an underground highway. The only problem is that it's blocked by some skinny tree. I just wish I knew how to get past it. Cut. Zach's residence. Oh look, my mother has matching hair as me. And red eyes. She's demonic. Zach! Where have you been? I was really worried about you. Wow, that sounds awfully frightening. I'm really glad you're back home safe now. Before you do anything else, you should at least take a nice, long rest. And of course, the Pokemon special of resting in your house and healing your Pokemon. Don't you feel much better now, sweetie? Now you've got the energy to run for Professor Log's errands for him. Sniff. I always knew that the day would come when you would... Oh, wow, I can't read. I always knew the day would come when you would leave home. It said so on TV. If only your father could see you now, he'd be so proud. Well, if you're going to run Professor Log's errands, you'll need this. Super Cube's mission log component from Mom. That's a mission log function for your Super Cube. It keeps track of anything you've been asked to do. To use it, just open it from the start menu. And now that you have one, why don't we keep a record of Professor Log's request for you? Oh, nice. There's like mission stuff. Oh, and before I forget, you left a key component of your Super Cube on the floor of your room. I know it wasn't necessary before, but now that you have your very own Pokemon, you'll need it if you want to use those stat-boosting items in battle. Oh, the battle items. Just in case you've forgotten, the Super Cube acts just like a bag, but unlike those cheap bags from Pokemon that only hold 42 items, the Super Cube, as it's more commonly known, Cube, has an infinite amount of space. It works by digitizing the item's data put into it, so essentially it's like you're carrying nothing extra at all. And not only that, but you can even automatically sort the cube by pressing Start. Isn't that convenient? Of course, if you still think the cube's a little cluttered after sorting, just use L and R to move through it quickly. Oh, you can even use the store parting gift to store this parting gift I prepared. And a costume box. Change clothes as well as colors. Nice. That's a costume box. You can use it to change your clothes at any point in your journey. I filled it with different colors for you to choose from, but if you find more outfits, make sure to store them in there as well. Stay safe out there, honey. Bring Professor Log his package. now that we've gone through all of the text and dialogue, I think this is a perfect place for us to end the first episode of this. I plan for the second episode to come out, like, immediately after this, since it's not very satisfying to just start the game and get the running errands but never actually do them. So, we'll leave it here, but episode 2 should come out almost immediately after. If you enjoyed this episode, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to let me know that this is something you want to see more content of. And go ahead and leave some feedback for me in the comments. I'm still getting back into the groove of this. And remember, don't get lost. Follow the arrows. Peace, guys.